Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo 2020. Don't become tools for selfish politicians. EU tells Edo youth. Hey, Nigerians. I tell you, the elections in Edo State is not just peculiar to Edo State, to Nigeria, but has become a topic of discussion all over the world. Yes, all over the world, because even the United States has spoken not once, more than twice, with regards to Edo State's election. That's how serious it is. At some point, they sent information saying that Nigerian government should allow the elections to be free and fair. And they even warned security agencies saying, stay as a security agents and don't try to infiltrate into what? The life of the people. Let them make their choice. They even said they will be monitoring. And an APC chieftain there replied saying that the Americans should mind their business and face their own. Nigerian will run their politics. Even the UK, the United Kingdom, has spoken into Edo election. That's how popular it is. What happens when we share the news and you like, you share, you subscribe, you leave a comment, the world is watching. There's what we call the world web. You know, the internet today is a global village. The whole world is watching and seeing what is going on in Australia, in America, name it. As soon as they've got internet connection, they can see and track and know what is happening. By the time they begin to see some buzzwords consistently, Edo, they will begin to investigate. As I'm telling you, international eyes are in Edo State watching what is going on. The EU is speaking into Edo State, say, youth, please don't allow any selfish politician use you. Vote for the candidates of your choice. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very warm, big thank you to every one of you for your continuous support. Thank you so much. Yes, the European Union is speaking to Edo youth saying, please don't allow yourself to be used by selfish politicians. Let's carry on straight into the news and get all the details. Edo 2020, don't become a tool for selfish politician, EU tells Edo youth. European Central for Electoral Support, ECES, has advised youths in Edo State not to allow themselves to be used by politicians to perpetrate violence during the September 19 governorship election in the state. ECES Senior Electoral Administrator expert Dr. Isiak Yahayi made the call on Saturday in Benin at a town hall on youths and non-violence participation in the Edo governorship election, organized in collaboration with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). He said, youth should not allow selfish politicians to use themselves to penetrate or perpetrate any act of violence. When you see what may lead to violence, do not resort to self-defense but report to security agencies for actions. According to him, involvement in electoral violence and manipulations will not allow the youth to vote and will not and the will of the people to be truncated during the election. And as such, defend your vote and don't allow anyone to use you. He stated that the youths were always the victim of election violence because they are the ones that will be injured, killed, and also arrested by the police. He further urged the youth not to agree to vote buying or any way of helping politicians to buy or rig elections or manipulate results. Dr. Isiak noted that ECES is supporting INEC to deliver free, fair, credible election during the elections. It will not concern is not concerned about who wins the election, but the purpose will be for a free election for people to be able to cast their votes freely. On his part, INEC representative Mr. Sonny, Assistant Director, CSO, INEC Headquarters, Abuja, urged the youth not to allow politicians to lure them into destructive activity during the election. He said the inactivity was to make sure that the youth behave themselves wisely, actively, and involve themselves in what will promote the state apparently. We don't want any youth to allow themselves to be used. The European Central for Electoral Support and the Independent National Electoral Commission on Saturday also called on the Edo State youth to resist politicians who might want to suggest to them a few naira to buy away their future. It's not about money. We are saying that the youth of Edo should not allow themselves to be used as tog by politicians. These politicians' children are not here to be used. Why do they want to use you? Think about it. They should not mortgage your future for their own political ambition or selfishness. Don't allow them use you in any way at all. We are watching and we keep a close eye on the elections in Edo State. Well, my people, I told you European Union is interested. Everybody is interested in Edo elections. It is apparent that some quarters wants to use this opportunity to showcase their strength and to know to decide to say that whether come rain come shine, my candidate must win. And if you are not careful, you might be used as a tool in the hands of some of these politicians. You know, one of the conclusions, if you listen precise clearly, it says what's it called? Politicians check very closely. Their children are not in the country. Not to become, not just for because I'm very sure of this. Go and find out Oshomole's son. Oshomole's son is a doctor in America. He's in America. He's not in Edo State. He's not even around to be, for politicians to use. Okay, that's Oshomole's son. At least I know very much of that one. So that's why I can use that as an example. Oshomole, his son, is in America. He's a doctor. He's not in Edo State and will not perpetrate any act of violence. So why do you want anybody to use you? That's a question for you to think about and to answer. Why would you want anybody to use another? Is it not selfishness? And guess what? If you are used and you are caught in the process, you can go to jail, you can be arrested, and you can get injured. Anything can happen, but these people will not take any responsibility at all. In fact, they will deny you clearly, telling you that they don't know what you are talking about. So why allow yourself to be used by this set of people? Why allow yourself to be manipulated? It is important, it is expedient that you stand tall for what is right. I know this election is going to be, it's going to be a fierce one, whether people like it or not. The signs are showing already. So INEC is standing alongside with this body to see to it that they have a credible, free election in Edo State. People of Edo State, the ball is in your court. Vote and vote wisely. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.